What better place to record a video about ascension than by the beach? So, my guides wanted to come and share a few things about this ascension. So as you know, we're going through this massive ascension, and many of you can feel that. You have been in preparation for many, many years, sometimes lifetimes, obviously, because we have been through so much to prepare for this. You have been in training, and you have done enough of these spirals so that you are just ready for that next experience. So what's needed for this last little bit is just the final little push, you know? But it is here. This seems like really advanced filming gear right now, except that it usually goes this way. We are. There is just this final push, this final little thing, and then everything happens. And that is just this comprehension that whatever situation that you're in, you know that it will shift in a moment. You know that you have done what you needed to do in order to get to the next level. But sometimes there's this period where things are getting orchestrated for you in the unseen before it trickles in and actually gets revealed to you. So this ascension, it is a very big deal, and it is more long-term than what we think it is. It's not as instantaneous as what we think it is, but it's a continual becoming. It is a continual anchoring of who you are through the body, more and more. It's about being more and more who you are, so that there is no internal restrictions, so that your internal system is clean, so that you have harmonized enough energies so that you can just feel pure energy inside and have that radiate outward, clean, being able to maintain that energy. So that and to be able to maintain that, meaning protect that, so that you are enhancing your light, so that you're living in truth and integrity about the energetic truth about this existence, so that you're not falling for any games, but that you're not in a game either, so that you clean up your energy, so that you can be who you truly are. That's when this moment becomes even more and even more. It is continuously birthing, but it is asking you to adjust to you, to your energy. That is what the sacrifice is. You have to give up what you're not. Like, hello? Seems like a pretty good deal to me. But sometimes it doesn't feel like that. Sometimes we're attached to a certain energy, certain behavior, certain narrative, certain person, certain frequency, certain addiction, certain this, that, and the other. Those things are not you. Clean your body, eat healthy, clean your energy, make sure that you are wearing what you're ingesting, air, food, everything, perfume, natural as possible, everything. not even at all. Our bodies, when you are cleaning, and they're clean energetically as well as mentally, everything fits together. So, yes, we have to clean and purify the insides and what we eat and stuff, but if our minds are still, then that's the last part that needs to change, right? For us to birth into this wonderful, glorious time that we have ahead of us. We have so many glorious years. These bodies, when you have it properly function, you can live much longer when you're in line and you're actually embodied through Gaia, because you're not running through a system. You're not operating through the inherent system. Like, it's not inherent, it's just that you just keep doing it again and you just call it inherent. I inherit this. But it's just because you keep doing it. It's nothing other than that. When you actually start to operate in harmony with who you are, you can live much longer. You can do miraculous things that you didn't even believe was possible. Because all of the things that you've learned have been from the dualistic perspective. You haven't had the correct perspective. So everything that you've learned, you can throw out the window almost. Language can be a good thing to keep so that we can communicate. But a lot of things that we have learned needs to be unlearned so that we keep birthing this wonderful world that we're all waiting for. We're not waiting. We shouldn't wait for anything. We have to create it. That's the thing. We have to create it. But it's an inside job. Remember that. So what you do inside matters. What you do with your frequency matters. That you do what you love matters. That you care about yourself and all your own well-being matters. That you care about your body matters. Your home, it matters. That you keep your home tidy, it matters energetically, and what frequency you're holding for yourself. Because you're organized. You're organizing inside by organizing outside, and vice versa. An organized person finds it very hard to stay in an environment that's not organized. It's just different frequencies. Which do you choose? It's a choice. You can train. You can train to be more organized and see how that feels. How is it to be more organized? Let's try this out. Let's put a thing for everything, and let's organize things and clean things, and just let's see how that feels. Maybe you will like it. Maybe it will be your favorite thing. Sometimes it's not really that big of a jump, right? Sometimes it might just be a little bit more, or just you know what you need to do to feel a little bit better. Because when you organize, your system automatically just, you think better. Because everything is energy. Everything matters. So if you actually clean on your outside in your home and and have dedicated spaces for things, you're going to be more productive. You're going to think better. You're going to be more productive with whatever it is that you are productive with. This is just the way that this system operates best. So I'm inviting you to just take a moment and just honor yourself for how far you've come. Because you've come so far, you've gone through so much. And yes, there's still more. Of course, creation never stops. There is a continuous birthing. When you're connected to Gaia, There's a continuous birthing. It's the most natural thing in the world. It's the birthing of creation. That's what happens through our bodies. It's the birthing of new consciousnesses, new ideas, new ways of doing things, innovations, and this is to be honored. The same as a flower blossom. The same as a flower blossom. The same the human does as well in consciousness. It just looks different when it is a human that is in alignment. Do you see? This is what we're protecting. This is what the light is. It's that each human's right to express their beauty. That is what we're aiming for. And that we're creating an environment, societal and structural, that honors the blossoming of the human being into more, and not just keeping it in one lane. But this is a choice. Each human being needs to get to this place of choosing. So that you choose to blossom into you, and you choose that as your focus. That's the only way that you will experience this blossoming, by blossoming yourself. That's how you do it. Don't wait for the outside to shift. The shift happens on the inside. If you keep waiting for the shift to happen on the outside, you're looking in the wrong place. You have to look on the inside. You have to make it happen. Each and every one of you. That's what this being has done. He has shifted, and he's continuing to shift. But he knows what the game is. And we have created a program which is assisting people to learn how to do this. Because it is very matter-of-fact, practical way of traversing in frequencies. It's not an airy-fairy thing. It's not a woo-woo, like, oh, we don't know what. No, I'm teaching you how to be a human in a different way. That means from a higher frequency where your senses will be turned on. That means you will have your intuitive abilities, as they call them. This is a natural state when your energy structure expands and you have more energy running through you. And how do you do that? You focus on yourself. You have to focus on yourself and build your own energy. That's how you do it. Focus on you and your craft and developing and anchoring more light through your body. Don't think about what anyone else is doing. That's their business. Focus on you. What are you doing to enhance your light today? That's the secret to this quantum leap that you're also waiting for. Thank you so much. And I'll see you again in another one.